Hello and welcome back to ATM10 to the sky. So I did a little bit of things off camera. Let me show you what I did. So first off, I connected these two barrels for here and here into our ME system using the storage controller. So as you can see, all of our ingots and all of our essence are now connected to the ME system. So how I did this, exact same thing we did all the way in the basement. I just did a smart cable with a connector, with a storage bus, and yeah. So this controller hopefully can do everything on this floor that we need it to. I also put a bunch of cables in here, which I think look pretty cool, and then I added these Luminax slabs as well. So I think that looks pretty nice. Oh yeah, and obviously I did another floor. So I didn't make the floor a different color. Oh, there's a wandering trader over there. So remember how I said I was gonna do the like the rainbow look? I didn't end up doing that yet, but I might get to that. I'm not sure. I also might move this controller up to here, and I extended these cables out as well. But I do need to add the black panels. Should I do that right now? And I'll move the controller up too, and we'll see how we like it. You can leave a comment and tell me if you like it or not. Okay, I'll be right back. I've been doing this clap thing. Let's see if it works. 3, 2, 1. I guess while I'm placing this, I'll talk about how much fun I've been having doing all these videos and stuff, and I really appreciate all the support. I know my content's a little weird in the fact that I do 100% videos and I do the Minecraft videos, but I'm just trying to figure out like what I like doing. And I have a couple bigger 100% videos coming out soon, probably in the next 2 weeks. I have an Outer Wilds video coming out, which if you like Outer Wilds, hopefully you'll enjoy that. And I also have Unpacking, which is like a chiller game, coming out soon as well. I know I don't really talk about my other videos, but yeah. All right, let's move the controller up. 3, 2, 1. All right, so I changed it up just a little bit, and I think this looks actually a lot cooler. I kind of like how it droops. Oh, I forgot to put in our storage drive. Where should we put that? I guess we'll just pop that right here. Not like it matters, really. But yeah. So I think that looks a lot cooler. So we have our hubs here. So as you can see, this face is basically completely taken up. But that's not too big of a deal. So also what I want to add here are these color applicators. And I'm not really sure how these work. But as you can see, like this cable is going into this wireless hub, which we don't want happening because they're not color coordinated. Oh, another thing that I did. Let me pop this on, go here. So I went to this wireless terminal setting and I enabled pick block. So again, to do that, you just go right here, enable pick block. And now if I middle mouse, it'll just give me whatever blocks I need from our system, which is super nice. Makes it a lot easier too. But yeah, I think this looks actually a little bit cooler how we have it now. We have the cables running out. So let's see if we can figure out how to do this color applicator. Now we can make the color applicator. And let's read up on this really quick. So we'll do it together. The color applicator is used to paint colorable blocks like cables, wool, terracotta, glass, and concrete. All right, I'm looking up a guide. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so I just watched a 30-second intro for literally nothing to make sense to me. This guy put it in here, and then I literally couldn't even tell you. I think we need to make these paintballs. Oh, it worked. Okay, so what I did is I added the priority to 1. So, oh, not the EW. I made the priority here 1, so that this just like auto goes in. I don't know if that made any sense. But basically, I partitioned this so that it takes this, this, and this, right? Equal distribution card for whatever reason. I just like put that in there. And priority, I put this to 1 using the ME chest. Then I took all the things, the paintballs out of here, and I put them back into the terminal. So we put it into the color applicator. Yeah, something like that. Okay, what color are we on? White. So we want this one to be white. So now it's white. And now we want this one to be black. And look, this pipe should disconnect. Yeah, so now it's black. So now we got to figure out all of the ones that are connected white here. And we got to color this one white. This is on white, right? So we make that white. And then we will also make this one white. So now we got to go find all the ones that are black and turn those black so it's easy to tell what colors are where. That's black. And everything should be still connected. I really hope. Looks like it. Sure. Okay. Oh, yeah. I added an elevator up to the top of the base. And here's our third floor. But yeah. So everything should be connected now, I think. I don't know. We're going to see. All right. So what's on the agenda for this episode? I never mentioned it. Today, we're going to make nether stars. And you're asking, how do we make nether stars? I'm not there yet. I'm pretty sure we're going to do mystical agriculture. We need to kill a couple withers. And for that, we need some wither skeleton skulls. And I think I have a way to do that, but I'm not sure yet. But we're going to see. So the grand question right now is, why am I at the mob farm? I'm asking myself that too right now. There's such a better way to do this. I should have turned off the fans automatically. Wow, that's so loud. All up in my ears. Okay. So loud. So I should have had the fans turn off automatically, but kept the mob masher on. But yeah, there's nothing we can really do about that now. So what we're going to do is we're going to add all these gates. Doesn't really matter how it looks because we won't be here much. But we'll have all these gates open. And what we're going to do is we're going to punch in some... We're going to try to add some witch water here. Because I saw this property that witch water has. And let's see if this works. It's basically going to change the mobs into different form. That's a charge creeper. I did not see that. Oh my god, so many charge creepers. But yeah, now we're getting Eye of the Storm. What could this even possibly be used for? Okay, well, regardless. Now we're getting wither skull fragments. So we're getting different mob drops than we normally do, but we kind of only want the wither skull fragments and all that. So yeah, hopefully we just get a bunch of those passively. So now we'll be generating some coal too, which is nice. But mostly I just want these fragments so we can make skulls so that I don't have to manually grind it. Seems to be working. The charged creepers are really scaring me, but it should be fine. I'm honestly surprised this works so fast. Oh yeah, and look, we're getting wither skeleton skulls. So we'll just let that run. So let's set up the wither killing chamber. We need to make a recipe for sand. I forgot to mention that. Out of power. Oh, I see the problem. So because this is a black connector, it doesn't work with the white pipes. So we need to change these all to white pipes. So let me change all these to white pipes. So now it's a white pipe, so that should be working. Our lava should be in here. Good. And let's change this. My auto-crafting for the place rods just finished. I started that last night while I was doing a bunch of other stuff. I can't believe it took that long. Okay, so now we'll change all this to black piping. Ooh, those black terminals, they look brown. They look like poop brown. Let me grab my color applicator. Bruh. Alright, well, we're just gonna have to work with the poop brown. Nothing else we could do. Ew, it's not black. Like that's like a black color. This is like actual poop brown. Well, regardless, it should be fine. Also, I was looking at something while we're waiting for our wither skeleton skulls. We can talk about this. It's better to use a crystal assembler to make the circuits uses. It's better to make these processors in a crystal assembler than it is in the inscriber. So what we're going to do is we're going to change all our logic processors over into this crystal assembler. So all of these that we're using right here, we're going to make these 4 patterns for patterns with crystal assembler. And honestly, we don't even need this for dust because we can just use mechanism and we can use these crushers from mechanism, which are like, it's like a little tough to get into right now, but like not really. It's not really that tough. And we could just set up mechanism instead of using these inscribers. So these inscribers are going to lose their job very, very quick. But let's make these patterns. So now we should be making our processors even faster. It's pretty fun learning new stuff. All right, let's see how many wither skeleton skulls we have. We have 5, and we have 57 of the little fragments. All right, that's pretty good. So let's make our wither chamber. I don't know if this is going to work. We're going to learn together. And if the base blows up, the base blows up. Let's do this on the top floor where there probably won't be an accident. I don't know what the best way to do this is. Is the wither, the wither's a, like, 3 tall, right? So let's just go like this. And the glass that I made, by the way, this is called tinted glass. It says tough enough to withstand withers. So I'm really banking on that. Because if it doesn't work, I'm going to be inherently sad. I want to make these netherite spikes. So how do we make these diamond spikes? So let's make a bunch of these diamond swords. Do you like my sword, my diamond sword? What a throwback. Okay, so we'll make 9 of these spikes. Upgrade these bad boys to netherite. And I think we're just going to place them like this. And hope that the wither takes damage. Should we try? So we'll go here, here. Let's have the glass in our hand. We probably shouldn't be doing this so close to our base. But like, let me grab a sword just in case. Yeah, this has sharpness 4. We'll be good, guys. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's working. It's really loud, though. Like really loud. I have the solution. That did not help. That did not help. We did it! We killed the wither! All by ourselves. Alright, so let's just do this a couple times. Yeah, so that, like, that's fun stuff. You just kind of have to wait here and wait for the wither to get smoked. So it would obviously be easier if I, like, had a little, like, setup here. But, oh god, I can't block it. 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 This couldn't be worse, guys. All right, come here. Slap you up. All right, this isn't working. This isn't working. Do we have a bow? Bow? Arrow? This is ridiculous what's happening right now. I need to make sure we're not, like, near our base. Slap him up. You ain't ready for this. He's not taking too much damage, and I'm taking a lot of damage. I'm taking a lot of damage. I repeat, this is a lot of damage. No, 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 no! The star, the star, the star! No! I think that was my first death, too. Alright, so what did we learn, guys? Let's patch up the hole next time. But yeah, while this is happening, let's talk about what we need the nether stars for. We want to make these nether star seeds. But to grow the nether star seeds, I believe we need a nether star crux underneath it, which is another 2 stars. I believe. I could be wrong. We're gonna see with just the nether star seed first, and then we'll go from there. Where did my pickaxe go? Wow, that was actually so tragic that that dude just, like, escaped. How did he even slip through a 1x1? Oh, it did break a little bit of the base. I thought the base was safe. I guess we should go check. So I'm going to set up a pattern encoding for Insanium Essence. Okay, I think I have the patterns now for Insanium. Let's see if we can craft some. Let's try to make, like, 20. To make 20, it takes 16k Infurium. How much Infurium do we have? We barely scratched that. I really like how this looks. It looks like a cave. Like, not really, but like it. Oh yeah, I added one of these feral flare lanterns so that the base is getting lit up. I don't know if you could tell that the base is getting definitely more lit up. So this Insanium's crafting really slow. I want to see what crafters are doing it. Yeah, because it's doing the operation one by one. So there's probably there's definitely a better way to do this. We can actually do this with a crafter, which would make this like 10 times quicker. Should I set that up instead? Okay, so we'll grab one of these crafters. So we're gonna put some acceleration cards into here. So these are all being accelerated. So that can input as fast as possible. And basically, we're just gonna run through the crafting recipe of this. So the first recipe is gonna be for Prudentium, which we know is this, plus here. Result of crafting operation will go to the output buffer. No, it's gonna stay in the input buffer. Correct. So now we're gonna apply that. That makes Prudentium. Now we're gonna do this recipe with the crystal. It's gonna stay on. We just overrode that recipe. That's not ideal. So we're gonna redo this recipe and make sure it's on int. Now we're gonna go into the next slot. Make sure this one's on int. Now we're gonna go to the next slot. Make sure this one's on int. Apply. Now we're gonna go to the next slot. Wow, this is getting tedious. We're going to apply that. Now we're gonna go to this slot. And we're going to make sure this is on ext. So this should also be on int, and this should be on ext. This will go into this buffer. So we will grab our storage tool, and we want to link this as well. So now that's linked. We'll just grab like a stack upgrade in case we have one. Cool. Just in case we need one, we'll put a stack upgrade in there. And now, if we connect this with our wireless connector, we will grab that setup kit there, and then we will connect it to here. It says it's connected. Let's come up here. And let's see. Cool. So it's not doing anything. Let's see if the crafting works. Okay, the crafting works. Why does the importing not work? Yo, we need an export bus, not an import bus. Constantly disappointed in myself. Slap an export bus there. Now we will grab some inferium. Cool. So that's going in at a actual snail space. And let's put in some cards. Oh yeah. It's still kind of going slow, but it's going faster. Well, look, we're already at one insane. Damn. Why did it? Wait, no. It removed the crystal. That's not ideal. That's not ideal at all. It has to be XC, I think. All right, let's try now. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, it's working. This looks pretty good, guys. Look how fast it's making it. So now we already have 14 insanium. And our inferium's about to be at 0. So, I mean, that's, like, pretty fun. But we can always it's easier to uncraft than craft, right? Or something like that. So, yeah, so we're completely out of inferium. So this will stop producing with inferium. But the more inferium we get from here... Why is this not being hoed? Why is only some of it being hoed? It's peculiar. Inventory is full? What does that mean, inventory is full? Huh, and this is still working. Peculiar. Peculiar. So I just had to make a new barrel. That's going to be like an annoying solution if I have to do this like more than once. I mean, maybe there was something wrong with the barrel. That maybe I did something to it. I don't know. But let me just like double check here. And all of our Matte Mystical. Yeah, all of our essences in here. Is our Insanium in here? Our Insanium's in here. Okay, so it seems like it's working now. Weird. Super weird. I don't even know, like, I couldn't even tell you what could have done that, but if it's fixed, it's fixed. So let's make this nether star seed. All right, so we're going to take our nether stars. We are going to take some of our insanium. 1, 2, 3, 4. Prosperity seeds. And this will make our nether star seeds. We did it. Okay, so is this just going to work? No. So what we need to add is this nether star crux. Nether star crux. Craft one of these bad boys up. I think it's right here. It needs to go. Is it working now? Yes, now it's working. So now we're making this nether star essence. 9 of this essence goes to 1 shard. So per 27 of these, we get 1 nether star. So that sounds pretty bad because I think it actually is pretty bad, but I don't think it's that big of a deal. I've sat here for like 3 minutes and we pretty much already have a couple of these nether stars. So let's actually set up a recipe so that we can auto craft it. Nether stars. Nether star. So we'll craft that recipe and that recipe. And we'll just pop that in there. So if it's like, oh, we want 3 nether stars. Boom. So that's automated. Super nice. I can't believe there's no way to duplicate these seeds. Actually, might be able to. Let's make a botany pot. Botany pot with hopper, of course. Chest. The insanium farmland that we made last episode. So we will place you here, you here, you here, and here. And we need a little hoe. So is this actually going to produce us seeds? All right, I've been sitting here. This does make seeds. So I'm curious, if we take you out, we take you, are you going to dupe seeds for us? Oh, this is like the strat. So now we can make a bunch of these things. We might make another layer. Ooh, should we make another layer? We might have to. Can I put this in here? Is it growing? It's growing, right? Should I just make another layer for this? Okay, new layer. Did it work? I gotta manually build it. Was that corny? I hope that was corny. We want a gap in this though, so we can change the seeds. No doubt on that. Let's see. Did you grow yet? No. Yeah. So, oh wait, is there shrinking? Personal shrinking device. Ah, yes. I forgot this was a thing. Time to spam click. Oh wait, is that as small as we can go? All right, so look at us. We're pretty small. Let's do half a block. So now we're, as you can see, we're half a block tall. And yeah, this is just called the personal shrinking device. The crystals are gonna have to, we're gonna skip a layer, go crystal, growth accelerator, dirt. So the dirt's gonna be here. So we have access to changing our seeds if we need to. And what we could do is we could just put like nether star crux here, nether star crux here, the whole shebang. Shebang. This does make nether star seeds. Holy busted. Well, I actually don't know if it's busted, but like, yeah. So let's make another layer, and I guess we could start duping seeds. So we got 8 netherite stars, and I'm about here with the next layer. Netherite star seeds, by the way. Let me asterisk at the top there. But yeah, let me keep on doing this. Well, good thing we made this other netherite barrel. It's nice. And I'm currently duping some inferium seeds. And let's get a couple more of these nether star cruxes, because we need more withering souls. So for that, we obviously need to kill the wither a few more times. Okay. This might be risky what I'm about to do, but we're going to see if this works. And hopefully we can just do 3 at a time. Okay. Seems fine. Did it break anything below it? No. Okay, we can do 3 at a time if we just do it smart. We need 4 more withering souls, so however long this takes. Okay, so we got another one now. I think we've killed about 10 more withers, maybe 12. So that's another one growing. Very nice. Yeah, I don't know if I like how this looks. I might have to change how this looks. I feel like it looks pretty ugly. Maybe I should just do like the white and gray design, ditch the purple. Hopefully we got it, so we can stop doing this. Ah, yes. So now we can make one more. And now we'll have 3 nether star seeds going. And obviously we can always increase it if we want to. But yeah, now we'll have 3 of these bad boys going. And underneath, and I filled in underneath a bunch more of these inferium seeds. And we're just, now, like, right here, we can dupe whatever seeds we want. Alright, let me see if I can come up with a better, like, design here. Alright, this is the design I came up with. I know it looks, a little tubular, because it kind of is. But I use these copycat panels for a little bit of depth. I might actually do something like this on the corners, so it looks a little bit more like rounded. But for now, I'm pretty happy with how this looks. And if you're worried about not being able to see inside of it, I put this clear glass. If you're worried about me not being able to get inside of it, I have a little gap here, because I'm so small and petite. So I can fit in here with whatever I need to do. But yeah, I'm pretty happy actually with this newer design. I just don't think the purple was working. I did want it to work, but yeah. And let's see, what other key things did I do in this build? If you look up here, I added a little bit of green. So yeah, and we can do another layer also, if it comes down to it. I don't know if we need to necessarily do that right now, but we could always do another layer. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. We have 3 nether star seeds going. So if we go here and we look at nether, this took me, I don't know, 10 minutes to build, but we could probably make a bunch of nether stars now automatically. So yeah, nether star automation is out the way. And we can also make this a lot faster later in the playthrough. I'm super, super happy with how this is looking. I think this is just like an overall better build. I might honestly do like kind of a same like tube thing over here. I kind of like how it looks like a test tube in a way. But yeah, everything's all hooked up. We can see that this is linked to there. And if we look over here, we can see the inventory. So we probably get like 3, if we look at the bottom, the nether star essence, it comes in pretty slow. So we can always add more cruxes. But yeah, you know what's not coming in slow? This stuff. This is post-editing bear here. You know what's not on this soil? Yeah, it's a red fertilizer. So I'm going to add that right now, but I'll probably like put this snippet somewhere before the ending of the video, but just know that it's here now. Don't worry, guys. Up significantly faster. Don't forget to add it, guys. Don't forget to add it. I'll be a small guy today. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed, like and subscribe. Don't forget to leave a comment. What's your favorite type of burger? All right. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. Bye bye.